it's such a beautiful setting here.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are really excited to just come and see what all the fuss is about and see all the beauty to actually see what's growing on here, I like to say. And then also I got to credit our fans. You know, they've been very loyal from the beginning, and it seems like after every show they tell 1 or 2 people, and so it gets a little bit bigger each time. So I'm not taking any of the credit, you know. It really is about others.
And you've been back here. This is your 4th time back, and we should give you like citizenship already.
I'd like that.
Now your new album, Love is a 4-letter word, of course, was released in April, and it's already gone gold in Singapore. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
How do you feel about it, though?
Oh, grateful and surprised. I'm always surprised that, you know, because I write songs in my bedroom, and I write them for myself, you know, to fill any void that I may have, or to answer any question about my existence. And then I put it out. I just put it out in the world and trust that it'll be heard by whoever needs that medicine at that time.
Right.
So the fact that it's being received here so well is a surprise, and it keeps me grateful. I'm really excited.
We have a phrase to express that in Singapore, that feeling. It's called "sibei shook."
Sibei shook.
Yeah, sibei shook. When you're in your concert, you can just go and say "sibei shook," and then people will just go crazy.
Okay.
What is it about? I mean, you always write lyrics and words and songs that connect with people. Do you think you have a special formula? What is it?
No, I don't have a special formula, because it's not easy what I do. If I did have a special formula, I'd have, you know, tons and tons of albums, but it's a journey. Every album for me is a journey, and every song I write, that page is blank before me. And I do my best to not think, to just stand in my way and just channel and emote, and then it's in the editing process where I do my best to not be boring, and to not just deliver some familiar, simple, predictable message, but make sure that there's a good amount of truth or vulnerability exposed in the song, because I think that's when humans will see their own lives in the work. And so on this most recent album, I sing a song called "The World as I See It," and it's just about, even though we have, you know, pollution and smokestacks and consuming it more energy than ever, we can continue to create the world as a beautiful place. And so on. So there's a number of songs where I hope to empower a listener, just for them to follow through on whatever it is they're passionate about. That's how I choose to use music. Well, there were 2 things that happened almost simultaneously. One, I bought a home, and I realized this is now my piece of the earth that I'm responsible for. No one else is going to come here and sort my trash and do my recycling and turn my lights off and water my trees, etc. So this was my responsibility. And then as I went to travel the world, I realized, oh, okay, where I am today is also my responsibility, and so forth. I also started surfing at that same time, and I would spend time in the ocean and love it, but be really disappointed when I went back to the sand and there was broken glass bottles and cigarette butts and garbage in the sand, or trash floating along beside me in the water. Started to think about all these families that take their kids to allow them to swim in the water and how polluted it's become. And I felt I then had a responsibility for my own selfish reasons, because I want to keep surfing, you know, and I want it to be clean until I'm an old man. And if I have kids, I want the water to be clean for them, etc. And so, thanks to my last album taking off and given opportunities to do press conferences and talk on camera and obviously create music, which I'd always known to be a powerful fundraising tool, I also knew that music was also a means to express yourself and draw attention to certain things. You know, I saw a really cool picture the other day. It was of someone's bathroom, and they had removed the mirror from above their sink. So there was no medicine cabinet, there was no mirror in the bathroom. And in place of the mirror, it just said, "You look fine." And I love that. It's this act of not obsessing over what you're looking like, and just go about your day. You know, how do you feel inside? And honestly, I feel more complete and whole and excited about my life now than I ever have. And that's probably why my outside appearance has started to change a bit. It's not final. I'm sure I'm going to shave when I get home, and I'm sure next year I'll cut my hair or something. And then people will say, "What happened to your long hair?" Or you know, it's none of my business what others think of me. That's my new motto, because I feel great about where I am in my life.
I like that. Oh my
It's very
God.
good.
It's none of my business what others think of me. That's
Yeah.
great. It's a good motto to have.
Yeah.